Hey guys, so in today's video we're gonna talk about the biggest question that's rocking the financial world right now. It's what is Bitcoin, how does it work, how do you earn from it, and is it a good investment? Good day everyone, my name is Lloyd and welcome to a very special episode of Financial Freedom, and we're gonna talk about Bitcoin. So first, to understand what Bitcoin is and why is it successful, we need to understand how our current money and banks work. Now we all know this. Before, we used to trade using gold and other precious metals, silver, bronze, those other things. This has a lot of disadvantages. It's heavy, it's bulky, it's hard to manage and hard to transfer. Imagine sending money to your kids if they live far away from you. It's very inconvenient. Managing money is really hard before. Now the solution to that is the money that we currently use. It's this paper right here. This is called fiat money. Fiat meaning it shall be. It's another way of saying, forget about gold, let's just agree that this piece of money has value in it, okay? Apparently it works because it's been a lot of years since we've been using this, and up till today we still use this kind of money. This paper money we have, this is called digitization. We are now dealing with numbers and not metals. With the help of computers, this makes money much more easier to count, manage, and move. In fact, billions of our money are just actually numbers in computers, if you come to think about it. Now, the problem with fiat money, paper money, is that it can be counterfeited, but we still prefer it because of its advantages. Now comes Bitcoin, which is a digital representation of your money. Now, you might ask me, if Bitcoin is a digital file, and I have this file that represents my money, can't I just copy and paste my file a million times and then I'm a millionaire? Same with paper money. If I just reprint this a million times, I'm a millionaire. This problem is called the double spend problem. Now, to solve this problem with paper money, our banks use a centralized solution where banks keep a ledger of who owns this and that on a ledger. Each of us has an account in this ledger. Records of each account are saved, and so on and so forth. You get what I mean. Now, all these ledgers are kept in a computer. This computer is the heart of the centralization solution, which we all know is hackable and has a lot of problems. You may remember the recent problem with BPI, where some people suddenly became millionaires in their accounts and some lost millions in their accounts too. And because of this problem, computer geniuses were not happy, so they made a solution, Bitcoin. Now you understand why Bitcoin was made. Now, how does it work? In 2008, an anonymous researcher published a paper describing how we can solve the problem, the double spending problem, without a centralized solution. He called this Bitcoin, and he explained how we can keep a ledger that doesn't rely on a single particular bank. This is a decentralized solution because there is no bank. Now you might ask me, what is decentralized? Basically, you're in a decentralized solution to watch this video right now. Yes, the internet. So Bitcoin is a ledger that is kept in the internet and not a bank. Why the internet? It's because nobody owns the internet, and it's the most powerful and vast network us human has ever created. Now, how does Bitcoin decentralizes money? Bitcoin is peer-to-peer. The coins, which basically represent a transaction, is recorded on a ledger, and this ledger is public and shared to all peers or those who use Bitcoin, unlike the bank. And the best part is that this is maintained by the public. Right now, millions of people have a copy of the ledger, and it is updated every time a transaction happens. Now, I understand your fears, internet hacking. If you think it's easy to hack, it's not. Maybe you can hack my ledger, but this is designed that if one is hacked, it will not affect the system because there are millions of copies of the ledger which will discredit the hacked file. It's like if you hack my dictionary and change the meaning of a word, you won't fool all the others because they have their own dictionary and with the real meaning. So it really won't affect the chain. Now we understand Bitcoin, let's get into how we earn from it. When it started, the most powerful way to earn Bitcoin was through mining. Bitcoins are very hard equations that require a lot of powerful computers to solve. Once an equation is solved, a Bitcoin is formed and is distributed to everyone who helped solve that equation. Then people sell the mined Bitcoins to people who are willing to buy it. Second is through transaction fees. A Bitcoin transaction has to be put on a ledger and transferring the coins from one wallet to another is another complicated equation. All those people mining also help in this equation, and this is paid with a transaction fee. All those who helped in the transaction gets a portion of that transaction fee. Now, I mentioned transaction, it's because Bitcoin is used in transactions online, in the internet. And now the third way of earning, which is what is happening right now, is trading your Bitcoin. People are willing to buy it at a very high price because of its popularity. So basically, people nowadays just buy Bitcoin when they think it's cheap and then sell it when it's expensive, just like stocks. Now, is it a good investment? I have to admit, there is opportunity in Bitcoin. But remember, compared to stocks where you own part of a company which has tangible and real assets, in Bitcoin you don't. You don't hold anything. You just have a number which people are willing to buy at a certain price. Maybe at a higher price or maybe on a lower price. That right there is speculation. You are buying speculation, which is basically gambling. But then again, there is opportunity in Bitcoin. You might ask me, if it's a speculation, why are there so many people into Bitcoin, buying Bitcoin, trading in Bitcoin? Now, Warren Buffett said, this is because of FOMO, or fear of missing out. Millions of people right now are buying it because they see people earning and not because they understand it. And if they see other people earning, even though they don't understand it, they want to join it. If you really want to get into Bitcoin, I won't stop you. Just don't embrace it. Don't get obsessed with it. If it's an opportunity to sell, sell it right away. From me, as a financial advisor, just go with stock exchange. It's much safer there. If you really want to go into Bitcoin, don't place a large portion of your money on a gamble. Now that's it for our episode for Bitcoin. If you like the video, please hit on like. Please subscribe so you'll be updated on my future videos. If you have any questions or comments, please place them below. I'll do my best to answer them. Once again, this is Lloyd, and that's it for Financial Freedom.